Hello friends, here in statistics subject, last session or live video classes, we have started chapter number 3, measure of central tendency. Okay, so in the chapter number 3, measure of central tendency, up to this we have completed first of all mean, in that mean simple mean, weighted mean, combined mean, geometric mean, etc. Okay, then we have completed median. In that median, next quartile, decile, percentile, and next mode. Okay, so main things in this chapter it is the mean, median, mode. Okay, up to this we have completed in exercise 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, and 3.5. Okay, and lastly we have started exercise 3. In the exercise 3, section E and section F have already completed. Okay, now here in this video session we have completed or we have started the exercise 3 section B. Okay, in your textbook there are the page number, it is 116. Okay, 116 page number, section D, exercise 3 section D. So here the question or example it is started from the example number 7. Okay, so here there are 7th number example. The economic growth rate of the economic growth rate of a state for the 4 consecutive years are 2%. Growth rate here is given. Growth rate. So growth rate is 2%, 2.5%, 3%, and 4% respectively. Find the average growth rate using this appropriate method. What it is given here, they asked us the find the appropriate growth rate. Okay, for the using appropriate method. For the means we have find the average. Average means mean. Okay, here we have find the mean. So here it is given the growth rate. First of all, growth rate information are given. So here from the growth rate information. First of all, we have find the and another it is the percentage. So in the percentage and it is growth rate, so it is means increase. Okay, so here it is the increase growth rate and increasing way 2%, 2.5%, 3%, 4%. Okay, so as earlier we have discussed about when the increase word are there, then we have make the addition of the 100 for the given information. Okay, so here our observation means x1 is equal to growth rate, so 100 plus 2%. Here this 102. Next x2 is equal to 100 plus here 2.5. So here is 102.5. Okay. Another x3 is equal to 100 plus 3% is equal to 103, and x4 is equal to 100 plus 4%. Here it is 104. Okay. So now our observation is 102, 102.5, 103, and 104. Okay. Now using the appropriate method, here we will find the average or the mean. Okay. So in mean there are mainly 4 methods. First of all, a simple mean. Second one it is the weighted mean. Third, combined mean, and fourth it is geometric mean. Okay. Here weighted mean means weight are compulsory there. Here weight is not given, so we cannot use this formula. Another is combined mean. Combined mean means more than one information, more than one observation, more than one mean are given. Here it is also not given, so we cannot use combined mean. So remaining are the geometric mean. Here we have used the geometric mean. Okay. So geometric mean G formula it is n under root x1 multiply x2 multiply x3 up to xn. Okay. So here there are fourth observation. So 4 under root x1 multiply x2 multiply x3 multiply x4. Here 102 multiply 102.5 multiply 103 and multiply 104. So here fourth under root 102 multiply 102.5 multiply 103 and multiply 104. So answer is 111993960. Okay. So here there are now 4 root. 4 means here we make the root. We using the calcium 2 for 2 times. Okay. So here geometry mean 2 times root it is 102.87. Answer is 102.87. Okay. Now here we have find the growth rate. So for finding the growth rate, answer is 102.7. So here growth rate we make the 102.87 minus 100. So answer it is 2.87 percentage. So our growth rate it is 2.87 percentage. Here we have completed example number 7. Okay. Now example number 8. Here the example number 8 had find D7 and P15. What we have find? D7 and P15. Here we have find the D7 and P15 from the following data. Okay. See, number of phone and number of days means XI and FI are given here. Number of phones and here it is number of days. Okay. So here first here this is the XI and here it is FI are given. In XI there are 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. Next 3, 9, 15, 23, 8 and 2. So these are the information here they have given. Okay. So using this information we have find D7 and P15. Okay. So here Xi and Fi are given. Means discrete frequency distribution are given. Okay. So our formula for finding D7 and P15 is like for D7 is equal to 7 in bracket n plus 1 by 10th observation C in CFI. Okay. So here Fi is given. Next column we have made it is CFI means cumulative frequency. So here first it is 3 plus 9 12 plus 15 here is 27 plus 23 means 50 plus 8 58 and plus 2 here is 60. Okay. So here sigma Fi is equal to 60. So n is equal to 60. Okay. Now D7 first D7 formula 7 in bracket n plus 1 by 10th observation C in CFI. Okay. See 7 in bracket n means how much? 60. 60 plus 1 divided by 10 observation C in CFI. So 7 means 61 divided by 10 observation C in CFI. So 7 in bracket 6.1. 61 divided by 10 means 6.1. The observation C in CFI. So 7 multiply 6.1. Here it is 42.7 observation C in CFI. So here we have seen the 42.7. So 42.7 our answer here it is the in 50. So in there the observation it is 8. So D7 means 7th decide the answer it is 8. Okay. Another it is also they ask us P15. Same here P15 but formula somewhat changed here. P15 is equal to what? 15 in bracket n plus 1 upon 100. Here percentile are there. So divide by 100. Okay. So 60 means 61 divided by 100. Okay. See directly we can write here P15 now. Okay. 15 in bracket same here but here there are 10 instead of 100. Okay. So 61 divided by 100. So 15 in bracket 61. The observation C in CFI. Okay. So 61 multiplied 15. The answer is 9.50 now. So 9.15 observation C in CFI. So here 9.15 here means 12. The answer is observation is 16. So P15 is equal to 6. Our answer is 6. So D7 is equal to 8 and P15 is equal to 6. We are in the example number 8. Okay. Now example number 9. Okay. The ninth example are there here. See the mean perfume content in the bottles filled by a perfume manufacturer. Machine should be between mean here is given mean between 29.6 and 30.4 ml. The 7 bottle tested in the following perfume contains. Okay, so here observation are there means XI. XI are given here 30.2, 28.9, 29.2, 30.1, 29.4, 31.3 and 31.4. So 7. is the machine work properly? The question here they ask us, is the machine work properly? Okay, so here we have find the mean, means average. If our answer for using this observation, we have first of all we have find the mean. Now mean, if the mean between 29.6 and 30.4, then the machine work properly. Okay, so first of all here we have find the mean. So mean x bar is equal to, our formula means here only observation are there. So formula sigma xi upon n. Okay, so here first of all we have find the sigma xi means summation of this. Okay, 30.2 plus 28.9 plus 29.2 plus 30.1 plus 29.4 plus 31.3 plus 31.4. So answer is 210.5. Divide by n means 7. So final answer divide by 7 it is 30.07. Our mean x bar is equal to 30.07. In question they ask us, is the machine work properly? So here our answer 30.07 is between here 29.6 and 30.4. So final answer is machine work properly. Okay, here it is final answer, because our answer is between 29.6 to 30.4. Okay, so here example number 9. Okay, example number 10. See, the mean marks of scored by 34 boys in class is 57. What is given? Mean marks of 34 boys. 34 boys is 57. The mean marks of all 60 students. What another it is given? The mean marks of all 60 students. All 60 students is 59. Find the mean marks scored by girls. Okay. Here the information is given mean marks of 34 boys. Here this mean is it is given 57. Mean marks of all students means all students, here it is included boys and girls both. Okay, so here the total students are the 60. The mean it is given 59. Okay, so here you can show that more than one observation and more than one mean are given. So here the question it is combined mean. Okay, here there are the question it is combined mean. See here first of all 34 boys means here it is n1. N1 is equal to 34. That mean is equal to means x bar 1 here is equal to given 57. Okay. Now all students, mean total students. So here it is the n. So n is equal to 60. And all the students means both boys and girls both mean are given. Here it is 59. Means here it is x bar c. So x bar c is equal to 59. So what we have find? We have find the number of girls mean. Okay, mean of number of girls. So here n1 is equal to 34. And total number of students is 60. Boys is equal to 34. So remaining are girls. So girls are n2. Okay. So here number of girls means here n2. Okay. So total 60 minus 34. Answer it is 26. Okay. So here n2 is equal to 26, and here we have find the x bar 2. Mean marks of the girls means x bar 2 here we have find. Okay. See. Now using the x bar c means combined mean formula, x bar c is equal to formula n1 x bar 1 plus n2 x bar 2 upon n1 plus n. Here there are the formula. Now see, x bar c here is given 59. So 59 is equal to n1. n1 means 34. 34 x bar 1 is equal to 57 plus n2 here it is 26, x bar 2 here we have find upon n1 34 plus n2 26. Okay, see 59 is equal to here 34 multiply 57. We have to 34 multiply 57. So answer 1938 plus 26 x bar 2. Here 34 plus 26 means 60. Okay, so here we are finding the x bar 2. Now whatever the within the x bar 2, we all go to the opposite. Okay, here divide by 60. So here we go to the upper side, means here this multiply by 60. Here 59 multiply 60 is equal to 1938 plus 26 x bar 2. Okay. So here 59 multiply 60, 3540. Answer is 3540 is equal to 1938 plus 26 x bar 2. Okay. So here the remaining wall we have within the x bar 2 wall, we go to the upper side. Okay. Here 198 plus, so upper side it is minus 3540 minus 1938 is equal to remaining what? 26 x bar 2. Okay. 3540 minus 1938. So answer is 1602 is equal to 26 x bar 2. Okay. Here we have find the x bar 2, means 26 multiplication. Opposite side it is division. 10602 divided by 26. So divide by 26, answer it is 61.62. X bar 2 is equal to 61.62. Means mean of number of girls. Here it is 61.62. So here it is the combined mean example. So here is example number 10. Okay. Now example number 11. Here the example number 11 is given. The mean of 50 observation is 35. Okay. Mean of 50 observation means here observation means n. So n is equal to 50 are given, and their mean is means x bar. X bar here is given 35. Okay. Now what is given? Later on it was known that the value of one observation was taken as 50. Okay. Later on it was known that one observation 50 which was wrong. Okay. It is a wrong. Okay. And find the mean of remaining observation by excluding the wrong observation. Find the mean of remaining observation means one of the observation 50 it is taken as wrongly, which are compulsory it is not taken. Okay, but by mistake or by wrongly or any observation the 50 are taken as wrongly. So now the question it is given that excluding the observation 50 means here we remove the observation 50 and find the mean for the remaining observation. Okay, here total observation here is given means 50. Okay, and their mean is equal to 31. Okay, now by mistake one observation 50 is taken as excluding. Okay, it is extra observation 50. Now here we first of all we remove the observation 50. And from there remaining observation is 50 minus 1. So here n is equal to 50 minus 1 observation. So answer is 49. So remaining 49 observation we have find the mean. Okay. See now here mean x bar formula it is x bar is equal to sigma xi upon n. Okay. See here x bar is equal to it is given 35 means wrong observation wrong here mean is sigma xi we have find n is equal to 50. Okay. So here sigma xi is equal to 35 multiply 50. 35 multiply here 1750. Sigma xi is equal to 175. But here there are the wrong sigma xi. Wrong sigma xi because there are x bar is wrong we have taken. Okay. Now first we have find the true sigma xi. So true sigma xi is equal to wrong sigma xi minus wrong observation. We have made the wrong observation. Wrong 1750 minus 50. So answer is 1700. Here it is our true sigma xi. Okay. What we have to do first wrong sigma xi we have find, and whatever the wrong observation are included we have subtract from it. Okay, 1750 minus 50. It means either it is 1700. Now we have find the true x bar. Okay, for the remaining observation 49. X bar formula same sigma xi upon n. Okay. So here sigma x is equal to 1700 upon n. N is now what? N is 49. So 1700 divided by 49. Answer it is 34.69. So the remaining observation mean is equal to 34.69. So here we have completed example number 11. Okay.